What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Ant, the Hot Commodity, Ant C, and you are checking out our Attitude Year Season 3 series recap. And today we are covering WWF Raw Is War from March 6, 2000, live in Springfield, Massachusetts. And Shane McMahon, the Big Show, come out to start Raw. Shane says, let's get down to business. Did the Big Show hit Triple H with the steel chair by accident or intentionally? I really don't know. But after the chair shot, Triple H pushed me to the mat. That's what I get. Triple H, you're not like The Rock. With you, it's a family matter. With The Rock, it's just business, and I took care of that business. I had to squash The Rock before he dominated here. Triple H, with you, it's personal. You connived your way into my family, embarrassed my dad to the point for him to leave, and brainwashed my sister and have her acting and looking like a cheap slut. At WrestleMania, Big Show will chokeslam you, Triple H, and win the title. That's when Shane McMahon decides to make Triple H versus Rikishi later on tonight in a non-title match. WWF Champion Triple H and Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley comes out. Triple H says, you're my brother-in-law and you feel that way. WrestleMania is the biggest show that there is. At WrestleMania, it will be a long, humiliating night for you. Big Show, you're not even in my league. Stephanie says, Big Show, I hope you're ready. You're going to take on Kane tonight. And Shane, as for me looking like a cheap slut, nothing personal, but Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley slaps the shit out of her brother, Shane McMahon. And we're definitely going to see some drama unfold here during the night as Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley and Shane McMahon are going through a little civil war here. The Mean Street Posse attacks WWF Hardcore Champion Crash Holly in his hotel room. They fight to pin him, but Crash escapes with the title. Remember, the Hardcore Championship is on the line 24/7. The Big Show now with Shane McMahon takes on Kane with Paul Bearer. Kane lands a DDT and a flying clothesline. Rock runs out and hits Big Show with a rock bottom. Big Show gets a DQ victory after Kane chokeslams the Big Show. So tonight, Big Show takes a rock bottom and a chokeslam. Rock is not playing. Mark Henry tells Mae Young to relax backstage because she's pregnant, because she just gave birth and needs to relax. We get a promo for the APA, the Acolyte Protection Agency. Next up, Mark Henry is taking on WWF Tag Team Champion Devon Dudley with Bubba Ray Dudley. Mark power slams Devon and gets the win after Mae Young lands a Bronco Buster to Bubba Ray Dudley to Devon Dudley in the corner. After the Dudleys hit Mark Henry with a 3D, and then Bubba Ray Dudley power bombs Mae Young off the top rope through a table. Not only Mae Young is about to be 80 years old, she just gave birth to a hand. Those damn Dudleys. Next, X-Pac and Road Dogg with Tori take on Too Cool. During this match, Kane runs out and he choke slams Road Dogg. X-Pac and Tori run off, and then Too Cool clothesline Road Dogg to the floor. DX get the DQ victory here, but Kane and Too Cool definitely have their eyes on DX. Next up, Euro-Continental champion Kurt Angle comes out. Angle says, I'm an Intercontinental champion, European icon. And then Chris Jericho comes out and says, I admit you have the Intercontinental title, but you also have bad breath and bad BO. You look a 30-year-old who has never kissed a woman geek. And now we have Jericho taking on the Intercontinental champion, Kurt Angle. Jericho stops Kurt Angle from using the title and applies the walls of Jericho as the move is applied. Bob Backland comes out and applies a cross-face chicken wing to Chris Jericho, and after Bob Backland raises Kurt Angle's arm. It's interesting that Bob Backland is coming out. We saw Angle fight Sergeant Slaughter on SmackDown. I'm wondering what their goal was here to have these old Hall of Famers come out, but Bob Backland is definitely riding with Kurt Angle. Next up, Rikishi is taking on WWF Champion Triple H with Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley. During the match, Rikishi puts a stink face to Triple H. Stephanie McMahon-Helmsley tosses a chair into the ring, and then Triple H hits Rikishi in the back with a steel chair. After The Rock runs out and hits Triple H with a rock bottom, and Rikishi hits Triple H with a bonsai drop. Again, The Rock standing in Triple H and the Big Show's way here tonight on Raw Is War. Next up, Matt Hardy is taking on Steve Blackman. Al Snow tells the producer he wants midgets to have head cheese come down to the ring for Steve Blackman's entrance. Steve Blackman threatens the producer, and Steve gets the win after landing a flying martial arts kick to Matt Hardy. Decent match here. Shane McMahon books The Rock versus Chris Benoit in a steel cage match tonight for the main event. We now have Edge and Christian taking on Dean Malenko and Perry Saturn with Eddie Guerrero. Terry Rose comes out on commentary for this match. Eddie jumps off the top rope onto Christian with his cast, and the Radicals get the victory here. After Terry, of course, gets pushed into Edge, and that causes a distraction for Edge and Christian. Next up, we have Hardcore Champion Crash Holly defending against Viscera. These two fight in the APA office. Crash Holly hits Viscera with a chair, and Viscera falls on top of the table during APA's poker game. Crash Holly hits a bear over Viscera's head, and Crash Holly retains the Hardcore Championship. Backstage, Mark Henry attacks the Dudley Boys, but he gets beaten up trying to defend his woman, Mae Young. And we've made our main event here. Chris Benoit with the Radicals versus The Rock in a steel cage match. This is a decent match. Benoit lands a flying headbutt. Rock lands a rock bottom. Rock and Benoit fight on the top of the cage. Rock low blows Chris Benoit and power bombs him off the top. Triple H climbs up as Rock tries to get down. Rock punches Triple H off the cage onto the Big Show, and The Rock climbs down. After Big Show tosses The Rock into a cage, Big Show holds The Rock for Triple H to nail with a steel chair, but then Triple H accidentally hits the Big Show with that chair, and The Rock tosses Triple H into the cage. Again, The Rock disrupts Triple H's plans. Last week, Big Show hit Triple H with a chair. Tonight, Triple H pays back the Big Show with a chair shot. We have SmackDown for March 9th coming up next. We are on the road to WrestleMania 2000. So until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.